Hello and welcome. If you've been following me at all, this isn't a surprise, but if you haven't, then get ready for speculation, which, however wild, can be potential spoilers. Also, if you haven't seen all of Creature Commandos Season 1, then definite spoiler alert. You've been warned. And here's the first spoiler. I'm not worried about Rick Flag Sr.'s Clayface clobbering because he's going to be in fighting shape in no time. Of course, we know this from the Superman teaser and trailer, but the why is because when Amanda Waller correctly guessed that Rick and the Princess were bumping uglies, she was underestimating the ugly. And no, I'm not talking about Rick's tighty-whitey package. Yes, they were setting up nerds in the know to think, based on Cersei's shared premonition, that the team was aiming to assassinate Ilana mistakenly because she's under the control of actual big bad Grodd. She is, in fact, partnered with Grodd, possibly even the instigator. And that present tense is not a mistake, even after the bride's eventual but only attempted assassination in the season finale. Now hear me out. I've suspected since the cast announcement that Ilana was one of the two missing creature types from the standard Commandos lineup. But I honestly haven't been able to decide which. Even though Weasel sort of fills the Beastman slot, both Ilana and Rick display an ongoing immunity to sunlight, which for this video leads me to cycle back to Werewolf. See, she bit Rick during their 7 minutes in hell, leaving him with just enough inhumanity that it should only take the next full moon for him to recover from that beating he took. And to not unreasonably be put in charge at nearly retirement age of a team assigned to bring in Superman. Paws on the ground, as it were. But I'm jumping the gun. Ilana, back in the castle, is simply being kept on ice, literally, to be the series' arch-villain. These characters are traditionally introduced during a show's first or second season, so with the hurry-up and wait effects of streaming schedules, I figure she's going to come back with a vengeance. Again, literally. Oh, and guess what? She ain't the princess! That unfortunate royal is actually the decrepit dowager introduced as Ilana's mother, being continuously and cruelly drained of vitality by the wicked pretender. Not sure, honestly, just how it works in this scenario, but I think it ties in with that necklace Ilana wears almost constantly. Now, whether Ilana's temporary departure has restored the true princess or not, I don't know. That's James Gunn, so it could go either way. Now, this is all admittedly a stretch. Ilana definitely could be just another narcissistic sociopathic megalomaniac. They do occasionally manage to end up running countries, and she actually seems to be intelligent and competent at it for a change. Oh, but for those keeping track, have no fear that a Waller-assigned team actually managed to score a clean victory. Even briefly eliminating Ilana will just leave an open door for Grodd to take over Grodd-damned Pekolistan outright. And despite more recent corrections about the Superman teaser, I believe that Grodd is actually being set up as a deservedly heavy hitter in Gunn's DCU. More about that in my Superman-specific videos. Links upcoming below. One last speculation in this area. If I'm right about Ilana's partnership with Grodd, then he never had to try and use his telepathy against her. Although he might not even have been able to, in which case he shouldn't be able to use it against Flag either. That could be important to his appearance in Superman. Just saying. Well, that sums up about half of the main guesses I've been making ever since Gunn announced this series. If you have your own thoughts on the topics, feel free to drop a comment or a like. maybe subscribe. Thanks for your time. Stop back again.